Nick's Journal, entry number 158. It's been many months since he's disappeared. I've searched every rumor of his whereabouts, from dry deserts to snowy tundras. At long last, I've tracked him down. I heard whispers that you were here. You're a hard man to find, Gorehound.
Hey, buddy.
The podcast needs you. Are you ready to come back?
Yeah, let's do this.
And now it's time for us to digest the lowest rung of pop culture so you don't have to. You're tuned in to the all-new CultureCast. I'm Nick.
And I'm the Gorehound.
Welcome back, Gorehound.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
It's doing good. It's been a
Yeah.
while since you've been on here. What's been going on in your life?
Yeah. What's been going on? Pretty much, baby. Just good old being a father. Trying to be a father. Yes, you do know, legitimately. I know it's a irritating phrase to people saying, you know what I'm saying. But you legit know.
I do. 2 times over now.
Yeah. Not to brag or anything, but I have 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I got 2. No, I love them. They're great. They're going to bed early now. Well, relatively early compared to before, so that's always nice. So
yes, and that is what is prompting the return, is because the schedule has been shifting. She's been going to sleep at about 8 for about the past week and a half or 2.
Ah, okay.
So it's opened up about hour and a half.
Well, that's good.
So.
And that will probably slowly get earlier and earlier, I'd imagine, as things continue.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it now just means I have more work to do, because I can't just sit in front of the TV and just play with her. Now I should be like, oh, okay, she's asleep. I have to actually do legit stuff. I can't just sit in front of the TV and be a lazy, no good.
Well, you can do that. No one says you can't.
Yeah.
You're only putting that limitation on you.
I do have my own work ethic, and work ethic means getting back to the home repair projects and extra work, and yeah.
I know that. We just finished up some stuff, some home repair stuff, and
yeah,
now we're
added
just
about
trying to finish
to your house.
Yeah. You got. I don't think you've seen the new thing all done, but
no, I'll come over for a slumber
sometime
party soon.
There you go.
But what
Office,
brings us here tonight?
It's ridiculous. Anyway, yes. So we are doing since it's been a while since we've both have talked via podcast. We've talked in real life, but not through podcast. I wasn't sure what you have seen, and I know I've been watching various things, so I thought it'd be good as a good way back to do another edition of Catch Up, which is our 5th Catch Up, believe it or not.
Can we subtitle
last time we
this
did one was back in March.
Can we subtitle this one just bullshit? Like Catch Up Volume 3 bullshit?
I was gonna retitle it the Return of Gorehound. But
okay.
we could do that. We could the Return of Bullshit. But
no.
Anyway,
I like
yeah.
that.
So we'll kind of go there. Just so you know, things have been changed on the podcast since you left. It's no longer the all-new CultureCast. We're now known as Nick is the Greatest.
Yeah.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
And every episode,
you're like,
start off.
My shit.
I am.
Nick in the CultureCast.
Or who? Well, we'll go there. But you know what? We'll jump into what we've been watching, because that's pretty much the whole episode. But let's jump into it's been a long time. Do you have a man crush?
Man crush.
I suppose I should. I mean, so who have I been digging a lot? Individual male actors. Which ones have I been following quite a bit? I think I may have to throw in Marc Maron. So, I am throwing Marc Maron in with Man Crush of the Week, partly because he's one of those guys that you could just pick up and listen to, with 3-month breaks and still be like, this guy is so solid. He did this podcast with Dan Levy, not Eugene Levy's son. And I was like, I thought it was Eugene Levy's son. But they like made a comic. They made a joke about it, how it's like not Eugene Levy's son, just the other Dan Levi. And I was like, oh, this is boring. But at the end of like I ended up listening to it because like Mark Maron is so solid. Sure, I'll listen to the rest of this. So yeah, go Mark Maron.
Alrighty. I feel like I saw Mark Maron's name not that long ago on something, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a few movies that are coming out, but they're like, I think they're just kind of independent. And I didn't really get into Glow, albeit I did finish it. But so
it was like yeah, he was like in some movie I was watching, but he wasn't like the main actor. He was, like a third or fourth one down or something like that.
yeah,
I wish I remember what it was.
yeah.
I have my Wikipedia page trying to see if I could something pops up, but I don't.
But implore
yeah.
me.
Yes.
I've been seeing that you guys have been watching the superhero movie TV shows with Supergirl.
Yes. Yes.
Have you been watching all? It sounds like it's like 3 or 4 series that are all coming together at once. Is that right?
Oh. Gorehound. It's not three. It's not 3 series. It's more like 5.
Okay.
Because they just had their big. Cuz and I did a multi-part.
I saw that. Can you condense that into like a 30-second 30-second recap?
I will do my best. Yeah, so they had their big Crisis on Infinite Earths, which is it was a 5-part crossover that actually covered 6 shows. Now that I think about it,
Okay.
it involved Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legend of Tomorrow, Batwoman, and
Because Batwoman is an actual show now.
yes, and by proxy, Black Lightning. So it was this big crossover
But
with
Black
all.
Lightning is canceled, right?
No, it's still on. It's still on.
What's the black superhero that was canceled that's on Netflix now?
Oh, Luke Cage?
No.
That's the only one I know.
There's a CW show that I thought was canceled that had a black superhero. But okay, continue.
I don't know.
Who was the villain? Or what were they fighting against?
Okay, so it's based on a storyline from the DC Comics called Crisis on Infinite Earths, where there's a cosmic being known as the Anti-Monitor who's looking to destroy all of existence.
Okay.
And his counterpart, the Monitor, is trying to pull together all these heroes to combat and stop the Anti-Monitor from destroying everything. And the first 3 parts, spoilers, the first 3 parts of this crossover were in 2019 before the new year, and it led up to all of reality being destroyed. Think Avengers Infinity War, with the exception of a handful of heroes who were saved at the last minute. And then the final 2 parts, which aired in 2020, had these heroes basically restoring reality back to the way it was, more or less.
If I'm the last man on Earth, you have to have sex with me. Got it.
Not quite, but sure,
Okay.
we'll go with that.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was the story of it, and it also ended up wrapping up the Arrow TV show. That one just got finished up its run after 8 years. So
how many episodes of that Batgirl is there?
Batwoman, I think there's only like 10 that's been released so far.
Okay. Does she have short hair in there?
She has short hair, but when she's dressed up as Batwoman, she wears a wig to help hide her identity.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm interested in that Batgirl.
Batwoman. Batgirl's a different. I was not expecting much from it because I don't care much about the character. I mean, I never really followed Batwoman in the comics, and I do not like Ruby Rose. But I watched it because I'm a sucker for these things, and they got my money, I guess. But and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, this is not too bad.
Yeah, if it was readily accessible, I think I would watch it. But the whole CW universe is very intimidating. Like I got into the Supergirl because it was all available on Netflix, and I was like, sure, I like Melissa Benoist, it's fun. Kevin Smith likes her, why not? But I can't get into the Flash, or I can't get into the Flash despite your man crush on him. I tried Legends of Tomorrow. It was too PG, and Arrow is just I don't get him.
What do you mean by 2 PG? That's an interesting phrase. I'm curious.
It wasn't anything fun. It was just like, this is very CW. They're not really doing anything that's like exciting. It was like, I could have somebody under 13 enjoy this. There was
Well,
nothing that I was into it.
Now, see, I find that very interesting for a lot of different reasons because Legends of Tomorrow seems to be the most fun of all the shows because they don't take themselves too seriously. It's more like a comedy than anything else.
Yeah.
But more interesting, it's interesting that you say that it's.
Albeit, I only like stuck it out for like half a season.
I will say the first season's probably the weakest. It gets goofier as the show goes on and becomes more enjoyable.
I love Routh, and I'm
Our buddy Brandon Routh.
I mean, I just came across that photo, and it's getting put up on the wall soon.
But it's interesting how you say it's like 2 CW when you started watching Supergirl, which I found to be the most CW of all the.
It is. That is so CW, but it's like I just stuck it out because I was like, I had nothing else to watch, and I was like, the girl liked it, so I was like, why not?
Have you watched all of them so far then that are on Netflix?
Except for the one where she got bangs.
Okay, so you haven't seen the current season.
Correct, yeah, and I will as soon as it gets released.
I will say the current season has it was better than the previous year.
Yeah.
I feel Supergirl started strong and then kind of dipped over the next 2 years. And it reached like rock bottom for me during the 4th season before the latter half of the 4th. That was the one with Agent Liberty and then Lex Luthor came in to be the villain. Once Lex Luthor came in, the show kind of rebounded. But like the Agent Liberty plotline was like, it was the politics were too hit me over the head.
Can we use Agent Liberty as a transition character?
Yes.
Into a other series I called The Boys on Amazon.
I've not seen it, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, we finished it. Like watching TV is the most feasible thing to do with our child because we can let them play with their toys, and I could sit there and watch TV. So I'm like, I'm watching so much TV. It's exhausting. But I finished that series. It was pretty fun. I liked that it wasn't, a Marvel DC thing. And it was just like a completely independent thing, or from my interpretation, independent. And they had it's a very intriguing plot line, especially because you pretty much have an invincible character who like can't be defeated, and like the potential of that is realized. Like they give into this person, but at the end of the day, it's like he could, like a Superman type character could rule the world.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if there aren't any villains out there except for said character. It was a very good plotline, and we will surely watch the next season because it is very intriguing and it is very intense. It's a very R show.
Yes, it is. From what I've heard, I heard it's like very violent and language and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a good change from DC and Marvel. Or I guess it's a good change from Marvel. I think DC hits these it's a stark contrast from Marvel, which I think is more of a CGI, blow 'em up, all this other stuff. I think it's more in line with like a DC where it's like it's a lot more serious and it hits some major themes rather than let's buddy up and fight crime or something.
At C2E2 this year, the entire cast of The Boys is going to be there.
Oh, wow, that's going to be a big ticket. Get a photo with all of them. Give them like $500.
Well, or you could just do it. We did with Brandon Routh.
I can't believe I got away with that. So, but The Boys is available on Amazon. And one of the other shows that I've been watching on Amazon is called Hellier. Have you heard of the show?
No, I have not.
I would not recommend it to you or to anybody, but I am currently in the 2nd season. It's a paranormal investigation show where they're trying to find Kentucky goblins, and it is they don't find them, but they go looking for them. for about 2 seasons.
Is it like a reality show, or is it like a
Like I don't think it could be real.
is
I
it is
hope
it like
it's not.
is it like a ghost hunter sort of thing?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, where they like put these masks on and like use these amplified microphones and like listen and like, but it's ridiculous, and it's got stuff to do with cryptids. And so I'm like, I'm just gonna give it a shot. I'm like out of shows to watch. I'm like, why not stick it through? So yeah, I mean, I thought it would be a little bit better, but no, it's it's hunting for Kentucky Goblins for season and a half. They haven't found anything. I don't expect them to find any Kentucky Goblins, but we'll see. So,
Okay. Interesting.
yeah,
Um,
I could keep on
speaking
going if you want.
No. Speaking of goblins and scary things and paranormal, some of the stuff I've been watching lately, which is partly thanks to you, is I've been trying to catch up with the Nightmare on Elm Street series. I've never really watched them,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
the
know,
remake is on Netflix right now.
I would only watch the remake if to see my old high school, because apparently they filmed some of
Ah,
it
yeah,
in my
yeah,
old high school, Elk Grove High
yeah,
School, class of
yeah.
'01. But
How many have you watched?
I've watched the okay. You gave me the set. This is what you've given me, and I gotta get these back to you eventually. You gave me
They're not on my agenda for many months.
What?
good. I'm almost done, so I gotta get that. So you gave me the set of it was supposed to be the first four, but when I opened up the DVD, it only had number 3 and 4 in there.
Mm.
Which I think I told you about. I think you found them in like a different DVD case, but I
Yeah,
I
by
eventually
chance.
got the first two from the library. So I watched those, and I just finished watching number 3 the other week. And I watched it like my daughter was playing with her toys, and she's 2 years old, so she's not paying attention. But then
Yeah.
she starts paying attention, and she's like glued to the screen watching like the Dream Warriors. I'm thinking like, I know she's not understanding what's going on right now, so it's probably okay that I keep watching this. But on the second hand, should she be watching this right now?
Yeah,
Um,
no, because the first series, I guess the first two series that my daughter watched was Halloween, because she's named
mm,
after Haddonfield, and after that we watched Addams Family, and I thought that Addams Family was good. I mean, Addams Family is like 10 out of 10, solid, and I think I'm going to just have her grow up on these. I mean, they're
desensitizer.
they're not scary, in the sense like I'm not gonna make her watch Exorcist or like Insidious, but like I don't know. I don't think that these movies are scary anymore. I think that they are fun in the literal sense of the word, classics.
hmm
So I think but then again, Freddy is a scary character, but I think that by watching it at an early age, and like as long as I don't see like any like market response in like Shudder or anything,
Like where she
I
gets actually scared from it.
right, I think it's fine. But at this point, I think that she's just looking at it because it's a bright screen that has moving images.
hmm
So
So yeah, so I've been watching that, and I gotta say, I'm hoping to watch the next one here soon. I have to say, I've been enjoying each one more than the previous one. So
yeah.
like, I really enjoyed like the first one is good. The ending makes no sense, but whatever. I thought number 2 might have been even better than number 1, and I think number 3 might
Mm.
even be better than the two others. So they're getting better for me as I go in, which might be an
So,
unpopular opinion, but whatever.
so Freddy's Revenge, being pretty much the uh, just the boy who's very
It's the gay one. You can say it. It's the gay one.
it's the gay one. Then we have Dream Warriors number 3, where she's in the mental institution, and it's a very supporting cast. Um,
Yeah. I like how they got
one,
like the team together and they're going to get like we're going to get Freddy.
yeah, and then we have Dream Master and
I haven't
Dream
seen that.
Child
I haven't seen those yet. So, and I
which
got to get I got to watch number 4 and then
I'm a
5
bit
and
hazy on
6.
those.
And then you also I got to get 5 and 6 from like the library or something cuz I don't have
Well, I mean, I
those.
I own all of them.
Okay. Or maybe I'll have to check them
Yeah.
out from the Gorehound library. But you
Yeah.
also let me borrow New Nightmare. I'm looking forward to watching that one when I get to that.
Yeah. And I even have I think the Final Nightmare on VHS,
Nice.
which is like I'm not gonna dig out the VHS player for it, but I'm like I love knowing that I own it on there, along with like an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom VHS.
I still have my Ghostbusters VHS copy.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, I actually finished my uh, teenage slasher movies collection because I own all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, Halloween, um, and Lisa just got. I'm sorry.
Who?
Jeez, what a mix-up. I'm not married to Lisa. I'm married to the Graveyard Queen. She got me the forgetting what series is actually called. Friday the 13th series at Camp Crystal Lake.
The Jason series?
Jason Voorhees. And
Yeah.
Jason / Pamela Voorhees series. Yes. The collection of all of those except for actually, it might have the remake in there. I don't know. But that was one of the.
Do you have the one where Jason goes to space?
Jason X. I think I own that as an individual DVD.
As one should.
Yeah, I mean, once you send somebody into space, it's just like, oh, it's great. No, because I mean, I feel like right now I own all of the series that like I find to be classics. Like there's a few other smaller ones, but like the bigger ones, like Freddy, Jason, Michael, Chucky, I own all of them, and I'm like, if I ever want to watch these, I can. So the next Friday the 13th, I'm gonna bust out all the Friday the 13ths, and I'm gonna try to get through all of them.
Speaking of Chucky, I discovered we have one of those Rokus, and with the Roku we have like the Roku channel. So I was clicking on it, and they have like free movies and stuff. They have the original Child's Play on the Roku channel. I'm like, when I have time, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch it because I've never seen the original one all the way through. And when I do, we should do a podcast on it.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah, and Auburn Plaza has a new one out with Mark Hamill as the voice of Chucky.
Yes. We should watch both and then do a Child's Play versus Child's Play.
Yeah, and I haven't heard like that many bad reviews on it. So I'm like, if you're not hearing like
good.
If you're not hearing like outright refusal of it as soon as it comes out, it must be pretty good. So in addition, the Graveyard Queen got me for Christmas 3 months subscription to Full Moon Pictures. And if you're not aware of Full Moon Pictures, Full Moon does a lot of really B-budget, awful movies. And so some of the examples are The Puppet Master, Ginger Dead Man, Evil Bong, Killjoy. So
only you would consider this to be a great gift.
Oh, I was thrilled. So I'm busting through all of these. Unfortunately, I do own all the Killjoy and Puppet Masters, but there are new ones coming out, and I've never seen all of the transfers because they also do a lot of old sci-fi movies that are just like the old stocky ones that like you've never heard of. I've been watching that in particular, the transfer series. But bringing it back around, they redid Puppet Master with one of those British actors that you see all over the place. You'd recognize them. But like they actually put some budget into this and remade it. And I was like, it was an okay movie, but it wasn't like the classic piss poor budget that you would have expected. So it was okay. Moving on.
Kiwi and I we're going to do a podcast on it eventually, but we watched Marriage Story about a month and a half ago.
With Adam Driver.
With Adam Driver, with A Drive as I call him.
Oh, that's fun.
And man, what a feel good movie that was.
It's depressing, isn't it?
It's weird because like it is kind of depressing, but other times it's like really funny too, like legitimately funny. Like I don't know if they were trying to be like a comedy or a more of a comedy or more of a drama, but no, I liked it. Scarlett Joe and Adam Drive were great in the movie, and I really like Adam Driver. I think he's a solid actor, and I'm glad that he's gained more mainstream stuff since he broke big with Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if he isn't already like Ben Affleck, I'm sorry, like Brad Pitt stardom, I think he's going to get there soon enough. I mean, he's awesome. Um,
Hmm.
Destined for greatness as long as he doesn't come off with like any racist rants like that. It'll be a different story, but until then, I mean, balls in his court.
Yeah. Apparently he's like a former Marine too. He has like this weird backstory. Well, not weird,
Yeah.
but like you would not expect it from like an actor. Like he joined the Marines. I was in the Marines during like the early 2000s, like after 9/11 and everything. And
Yeah.
he's a pretty intense guy. And he's
Yeah.
great. Did you watch him on Saturday Night Live a few weeks
Oh
back?
yeah. Yeah,
He,
we're pretty regular Saturday Night Live viewers.
oh, well, okay then.
Yeah, not to brag or anything,
Not to
but I
brag.
can stay up late on a Saturday night. So
Um, I usually just watch the YouTube clips the following Monday or
yeah,
something. But no,
gotta
he
stay on top
was.
of it.
I know we Kiwi and I both wanted to watch him on SNL, so we recorded it and then watched it the next day.
Yeah,
And he's great. I mean, he was hilarious in that.
yeah.
So I thumbs up Adam Driver and Marriage Story. I give it a definitely a worth a watch. So if you and the
Well,
Graveyard Queen,
so when you finish this movie, what kind of mood are you
melancholy.
in? Yeah.
Like it's a it resolves the best way it can resolve.
Okay.
I mean, it's tough to say because I mean, Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver are going through a divorce, and they don't spoilers, but they don't get back together. But I don't think that's really a spoil. That's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
But it resolves as best as it can resolve. And I don't know,
Okay.
not to go. I don't want to go. If you ever do watch it, I don't want to spoil and go into details. But
Well,
it's
I may not ever watch this because it
okay.
doesn't look like you would come out of this movie in a good mood.
Well,
Like,
you're not. It's not. You don't come out in a depressing mood. I mean, you're happy for where the characters eventually are at.
yeah, and maybe this might just be breaking my, science fiction horror genre diet, but it doesn't look like I would ever go to watch this movie out of my own accord.
Well, if you and the Graveyard Queen need to have a date night, movie night, then that one might be the way to go. And
Yeah,
you could just pretend that it's how Kylo Ren became Kylo Ren.
yeah, but it's not the same universe, and
You don't know that.
I don't make up bullshit.
He might have went to the Marvel universe, and
Who would he be a good Marvel character?
oh, I don't know.
He'll be somebody great.
He'll
Have you seen any good trailer, or are there any Marvel comic book movies coming out soon? There's Black
no,
Panther.
they're all done. They're not making any more, so we're done.
Right.
Well, Birds of Prey just came out, and
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Black Widow's coming out.
Yeah. I'm glad to see David Harbour is in that. Actually, he's the only thing I'm looking forward to. So.
I'm sure there's others. I can't think of everything else off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you
Wonder
seen the
Woman.
trailer?
Duh, Wonder Woman.
Yeah. 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 I would love to see some more trailers for that.
They'll make them. They'll come out soon.
I mean, I honestly just really want to see Kristen Wiig. Is Tigra? Is that her name?
Cheetah.
Who?
The cheetah.
Right. I think it's Tigra.
No, it's Cheetah.
Oh, just the name Cheetah. Yes.
Yeah, that's her. That's the villain's name.
Yeah, I really just want to see what they do with her.
I've seen some pictures. It's either going to be really good or it's going to be Cats 2.0, but we'll find out.
Did you see the teaser for Morbius?
I did with Michael Keaton at the very end.
Is that
it looks
is that
like
all that you got out of it?
I think that's the only thing people got out of it because now they're like, is it connected to the MCU? I mean, it looks fine. It looks like a vampire movie.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? You're the Morbius guy.
Yeah, I mean, I love Dr. Morbius. I'm leaning in towards it. I'll give you this. I'm a huge Sonic fan, and the movie, the new Sonic movie, honestly looks like the Easter Bunny movie that Marsden did a few years ago.
But you know what? It's getting good reviews.
I mean, because to back up, we were going to go see Sonic on Valentine's Day because that was our legit first night out with the babysitter, one of our mothers. And so, but we ended up not doing it because we were like, Sonic is like very much not Valentine's Day. So we opted out of that. But I really have no interest in that. Partially because like I see Sonic as being a very superficial game. Like there isn't a universe. Yes, there is a universe behind Sonic, but it's not very deep. Like stop Robotnik from doing whatever he's doing. You have the Chaos Emeralds, and then you have like these other side supporting characters. But other than that, there's not much deeper into it. And I like these universes. And Morbius has a deeper universe than Sonic does. So I am leaning towards Morbius more than I am Sonic. But at the same time, like Jared Leto's Joker was a legit joke.
Yeah.
So I'm hesitant. But I think that they should have just gone with somebody unknown. But, gotta cash in that check.
Hey, maybe it'll be good. I'll probably wait till it comes on DVD before watching it. I mean, it's no way it's going to be better than Venom, because that movie was the greatest movie ever. And
I'm still like feverishly looking forward to the new Godzilla movie. Google knows me.
Is that Godzilla versus Kong?
Yeah. I am regularly getting articles about like, there's this new leak.
Is it even still coming out? I mean, I feel like they've delayed it or something.
Oh yeah. Well, either delayed it or pushed it forward. I don't recall which one. It's on my calendar. I know that.
It's coming out November 20th. November 20th this year.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. And I really don't want Kong to win. So
they're not going to win. You know what's going to happen? They're going to like fight, and then they're going to realize, hey, wait, we're on the same side, and then there's going to be like a third villain.
Let me stop you there. The director or the producers have come out and said there will be a winner, but at the end of the day, it's against Mechagodzilla. So, for a fact, well, a Gorehound fact, which doesn't really mean much.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, I will be there opening day. And if Kong wins, I will cry.
Are you a Kong fan at all?
I mean, I find Kong to be too human. And I don't like that. I like monster. I like a god. But speaking of gods, there actually is a movie out I think it's just out of theaters right now, called Underwater.
Oh,
with Kristen Stewart.
And
you've heard of
T.J. Miller.
Yeah, I saw him in that trailer, and I was like, okay, well, I just don't want to dig that up again. But the movie, I could care less about the entire cast. But I've read that the basically underwater villain is Cthulhu from H.P. Lovecraft, The Call of Cthulhu, and now I'm really interested in it because there really hasn't been a movie out that really portrayed Cthulhu, and he may not be in the movie, but a leaning towards it, I think is great. And I don't see why Lovecraft is one of those historic novelists that we really don't see a whole lot of adaptations from. Thoughts?
Probably because his stuff is like so weird that it's tough to adapt.
Yeah,
that's my only thought.
It is so weird, but it also allows you so much interpretation. And the stories are really great and deep. So regardless, I'm going to see this movie as soon as I can. I didn't even know it was out until like I was looking for Valentine's Day movies. I was like, not quite a Valentine's Day movie, and it was out by then. The alternative to Sonic was Bad Boys for Life, because there were not a whole lot of selection on Valentine's Day.
So is that what you ended up seeing, Bad Boys?
No, we just went into Glen Ellen and went out to eat in Chocolate Place. But I was like, seeing Bad Boys in theaters would be great. So,
I'm indifferent to Bad Boys.
It's just a straight up cheesy action flick. But I love that that is basically what it is. Like, it doesn't try to be anything else.
That is true. I'll give it that. I mean, it's not a must-see, gotta see it in theaters. It's one of those, I'll catch it if it's on TV.
Right. And I mean, like, Fast and Furious is one of those where it's just like, amp it up to the next level. And Bad Boys is like, they're pretty much just shoot 'em up, throwing a few one-liners. It's just a lot of fun.
That is true.
Yeah. I remember seeing the first one on DVD and enjoying it thoroughly.
Have you seen? I watched this one, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Speaking of Adam Driver from a little bit ago.
I think I've heard of that one. Yeah. No, I did see that one. Thoughts?
Uh, it's like it's a movie that I want to like, but there are so many like, wait, what happened? What happened? Wait, how is that happening? None
Yeah.
of this makes sense.
I mean, I think it's just looking into it too much, and it's just like just have fun with it and be like, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, you guys are the greatest. These fun characters are like awesome. Where are we going next? And is she gonna save the world? Is she gonna like delve into deepness and darkness? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like they could have and I eventually will do a Rise of Skywalker episode, but
Mm.
it just
Yeah, I did finally get through the holiday special.
oh, after how many years of me giving you that DVD?
Gosh, it was so difficult. Like I had to glue myself to the seat because I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't finish it now, I'm never gonna finish it.
I think your wife texted me on it was either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I can't remember which, saying something about how you were starting to watch the holiday special and she wasn't thrilled about it.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think I texted her back saying, "Merry Christmas. This is what Christmas is all about."
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Yeah, it was like I don't know how anything could be as accurate as it sounds, but it's awful. I wish, like you know me, I love filthy, awful stuff. Malort is my drink of choice. I cannot. This movie is difficult. I'm gonna try to watch it every year, but it's not gonna happen.
You should make a drinking game out of it if one doesn't
No,
already exist.
I mean, the rules would be so difficult to ascertain, being like, they said something that doesn't make any sense.
Take
All
a
right,
shot.
5 minutes in, I'm done.
You will die of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, it's so weird, and the kid is so creepy. Just the
Lumpy.
eyes are just, yeah, the eyes are just piercing.
I like the horny grandpa who watches
Yeah,
like
and
space
it's like,
porn.
I'm like, he's a Wookiee that's daydreaming about a human. Okay, sure. But yeah, going back to Star Wars, I thought it was fun. I don't really delve into the universe that much, but it was like it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I ended up having to see it alone because we were going to try to see it together, but it was still too early in our child's life, so couldn't break away.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to think on it more. I just felt the movie didn't never had a chance to slow down to like sit back and absorb about what's going on, but
Yeah.
whatever. Whatever.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will give it that there were some things like, as much as I was just like, watching it passively, there were some flaws with it. I will admit that. But at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't often see a perfect movie, so why should I expect this to?
I'm not asking for perfection. I'm just asking it for to be competently written.
Yeah.
But whatever. Let's move on because I don't want this to turn into the Star Wars podcast, and I fear that's
Yeah.
what will happen.
Yeah.
I've been watching. For those who've been listening to our show, I've been watching Cheers, the old sitcom. It's on Netflix, and
Huh. That's surprising.
I've never I watched it when I was younger.
There must be seasons after seasons.
It's 11 seasons long.
Okay.
And I'm starting from the beginning because I never really watched it from the beginning. And I pretty much have it on if I'm like doing work around the house or
It
if
seems
I'm
like something that you could easily watch passively.
yeah, and it's good. I highly recommend it. It still
Why is
holds
it
up.
good?
It's genuinely funny. The humor is it's how do I phrase this right?
Woody Harrelson, huh?
Well, I haven't gotten to the Woody Harrelson years yet. He comes in about midway through. But
Dad from Frasier. Okay.
the dad from Frasier, he's not in it. There's another older guy that's in there. I guess kind of looks like him, but Frasier's in it though.
Huh.
But no, it's like
Continue.
It's legitimately funny. It's good natured in the sense that it's not overly it's not vulgar comedy, but it still has like some edge to it that's funny
Yeah.
that I like. And
What
it has
season
like
are you in?
I'm still in season 2.
Okay.
So I mean, it's good. Like each episode is about 20 minutes. I recommend. I
Okay.
recommend it. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through it this year because I'm hoping once Seinfeld comes to Netflix, I'm going to rewatch. I'm going to binge Seinfeld, which I've seen a million times, but it's been a while since I actually had sat down
Is
and
that
watched
supposed to
it.
come to Netflix?
Uh-huh. Sometime this year, I think.
Huh. I could watch it one from the get-go. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't have anything else in the lineup. I'm trying to get through Hellier, and then I'm like, I don't know what else to watch.
I
I'm,
still haven't finished Daredevil season 2.
oh, yeah, that's a classic. Yeah.
I've been dragging my feet on that show so badly.
Actually, I would look forward to watching that one. Yeah. There's not much like it, and it was entertaining. Yeah, I won't go deeper into that. I finished Sabrina, or as I like to call her, Sabrina, on
How is that?
Netflix.
I've heard good things.
It's a lot of fun. I think I will watch it until the end. Um, yeah, it's completely in not considering the Melissa Joan Hart rendition. This one actually deals with Satanism and like hell. This is very intriguing because a lot of the podcasts I listen to have satanic or otherwise thoughts on spirits.
So you listen to a lot of satanic podcasts there, do you, go around?
Quite a few of my recent ones have had to do with Satan or demons recently. So I should say that I have considered myself diagnosed with a podcasting addiction. So it's pretty bad. I've introduced Coast to Coast,
Oh God.
AM into
With
the equation.
what's his name?
George Norrie.
George Norrie.
Yeah. I think in a few months I may get the subscription to it, so I could listen to it whenever. Right now I'm just listening to the clips, but it's just these guys are insane, but I love it. Am I insane for listening to it?
Before long, you're going to be like all into the conspiracy theories. You're going to be like, Nick, do you know that the government's controlling the aliens through special beans that they plant in the yards? It's all what they're talking about.
I mean, it's a lot of fun, and that's why I'm intrigued with it. So.
The only other thing I have on my list is not something I've been watching, but something I've been reading. For Christmas, I got He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the mini comic collection.
Mini comic, huh?
Yes. So when the old He-Man toys were released, each figure came with a mini comic, about 16 pages long. And in the mini comic, it would feature the character that you were buying, and it would give a little adventure. So it kind of gives you an idea of who this character is and how he's a good guy, he's a bad guy, what's he do.
You said the mini comic collection?
Yes.
Is it hard copy?
It's a hardcover, yes.
Okay, it's pretty hefty.
It's like 1,500 pages or something like that. It's ridiculously huge.
Yeah, that's fun.
And
you must really get familiar with the universe.
Yes, keep in mind though, it's don't go in there looking for long-term story arcs or continuity that makes sense with one another because they kept changing it on the dime. But I'm about 700 pages into it so far, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, some are better than others, obviously, but it's fun. It's kind of neat. I've been on this He-Man kick for the past 2-3 years now, and
I wouldn't mind borrowing that from you once you get through that. That looks fun.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'd be happy to lend you it. It'll take you like 17 months to read, but
yeah,
because it's so big. But like the chapters are only like 16 pages, so you could read a couple of quick ones at a time.
They look like short panels.
Yeah.
And to wrap it up, I have started a new comic book series called The Invisibles. Have you heard of them?
I have not.
It's apparently it's like a 80s or 90s one, but we filed for taxes and we got back a little bit more than we were hoping, so we each got
child tax credit's pretty great, huh?
And so I got some graphic because I also went to the DuPage Fairgrounds had like surprise Comic-Con, and I went there.
Oh, when was that?
It was like a few weeks ago. It was like I got the email and I got Thursday, and it was like on a Sunday. But it was really pathetic.
Was it
Like,
worse than the one they had, like the
yes,
DuPage?
it
Oh,
was
because I don't
like,
mind that DuPage one. It's actually kind of fun, but
no, I was looking forward to that, but they like rented out the other building, and it was
uh,
like half full. I was honestly in and out of there in half an hour. I
oh,
like took, I did one round. Like, okay, this is what I'm working with. I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna get, and I okay, I guess I could get it here. I was like, it was a shit show. Like the building is awful. There was nobody there. But like, who does a surprise like Comic-Con?
yeah, that's
So, I mean, the deals. Okay, there were no deals. Like, it was basically like dollar comics, and I usually expect
mm,
like 25 or 50 cents. But it's okay, whatever.
oh, that's disappointing. I
Yeah,
wonder
but
when the
it's yeah,
DuPage one is coming back.
yeah. I don't know, but when it does, I'm definitely gonna go back there. But yeah, to wrap up, I got the 4 book
Oh,
series
it's in
of
May. Sorry,
Invisibles. Okay.
it's May 23rd. So
Yeah,
there you
maybe
go.
just some justice to that with like I could go into elaboration on how bad it was, but like it was I think in and out in like less than half an hour is enough of a review. So but I will let you know how the Invisibles go.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
next few months. So
I look forward to it. Well, I guess we'll wrap up here. Gorehound, it's great to have you back, and
I
I think you said you'll be back maybe every other week, depending on how your schedule falls. So
that's the
we'll
goal.
uh, we'll have to have you back here. We'll have to make you come back here sooner or later.
I
And
got to get that seniority back up.
I know. Don't worry, you'll always be a top dog in this house.
Roof roof.
So this has been the Nick podcast. Thank you for
Shut
listening
up.
to it. Now this has been the All New Culture Cast, everyone, and thanks for listening. And we'll see you again next week. You've been listening to the All New Culture Cast. We try to post new episodes every Monday evenings, 3 to 4 times a month. Check out our backlog. We could be found at allnewculturecast.libsyn.com. You can also find us on Apple iTunes and wherever else podcasts can be downloaded and listened to. This has been the All New Culture Cast, a saltwater production. Original material copyright 2020. Thanks for listening.
It tasted as good as white wine can taste, which is like the topic of the podcast. Bullshit.